again.
Oh my goodness.
Rose spins and finishes again. He just left one of the quickest people in the
lead pass.
Whoa! Stop it! Stop it! Rose trying to get open, fires away. Bang! It's over! The Bulls win at the buzzer!
Imagine yourself back in 2015. You're aimlessly scrolling through YouTube and you stumble upon a video of someone impersonating a current NBA player. You look down at the channel name and it's BdotAdot5, who was all over the YouTube scene back in 2015 for his funny NBA skits that were usually under 1 minute long and would show off his ability to impersonate superstar players in the NBA. BdotAdot5 would post his first impersonation video on YouTube on July 22nd, 2015, where he would impersonate James Harden. This video would accumulate close to 9 million views as of today. Now Bdot was on Vine as well, and that's where he would also post his videos. His first basketball related video on Vine, where he would impersonate Russell Westbrook, would blow up and would be retweeted by Westbrook himself, and that would also get him a lot of spotlight from social media powerhouses like Bleacher Report, who made a quick article about him back when he first blew up, and also ESPN. Now before Vine would be just an afterthought, he would grow his following to just about 500,000 followers before the app was deleted. This notoriety from Bleacher Report, ESPN, and Russell Westbrook retweeting his video helped Bdot get enough notoriety to go on Jimmy Kimmel Live and also meet D-Wade in Miami via Vice Sports. His presence online would only grow to a point where he would be asked to play in the NBA Celebrity Game during All-Star Weekend back in 2017. This was big for a social media star to be put onto such a big stage like the Celebrity Game. BdotAdot5, also known as Brandon Armstrong, was the first social media star to ever get to the Celebrity Game, and he would end up doing that twice. The first time around, he would be named the MVP with 16 points and 15 rebounds, and really impressed the crowd and everyone that came out to see the game. The second time around, he would end the game with 16 points and 11 rebounds, but would lose that MVP trophy to Quavo. Brandon Armstrong pioneered the inclusion of social media stars to the All-Star Celebrity Game. That next All-Star weekend, we would see famous Los in the Celebrity Game and a more diverse set of players, not just celebrities, but also influencers. These back-to-back Celebrity Games would propel Brandon to 1 million subscribers on YouTube by December of 2018. And at the time, he would also have accumulated 200 million views on YouTube. But after those huge strides in growing his channel and being the first NBA impersonator, why did his channel stagnate? Brandon Armstrong currently has 1,140,000 subscribers on YouTube, and also 250 million views. Since Bdot hit 1 million subscribers almost 3 years ago, he has only grown an extra 140 million new subscribers and also only 50 million more views, which is way more than me, so I can't really say much. But at the rate that he was growing in 2018, what happened? Why did he suddenly grow stagnant and take a while to grow his audience after that 1 million subscriber achievement? And why has his monthly views dropped to only 600,000 views a month when at his peak he was getting close to 13 million views a month? BdotAdot5 is someone very different than people that I will be covering in future videos because throughout his YouTube career, he hasn't been in controversy. He is just a channel that has fizzled out of the spotlight, and well, I think the answer as to why is within his own content. Being the first person to impersonate NBA players the way he did grew copycat clones, which wasn't a big issue at first, but after doing the same type of content for years, you start to grow out of players to impersonate. In his first year of doing these types of videos, he already impersonated James Harden, Russell Westbrook, Steph Curry, LeBron, Kobe, and many more. All players that had a lot of hype around them, and in that first year, he would gain about 2 million views per upload that consisted of his impersonation videos. Other videos that didn't contain that type of content would get anywhere between 100,000 to 500,000 views, which wasn't bad, but the next obstacle in his YouTube journey would be learning how to stand out, not just because of his face and name, but because of his thumbnails. Now, I think the next reason why he hasn't grown too much in the last 3 years is his lack of high quality thumbnails. Now, back in 2015, that was something he could get away with. As long as he was in the thumbnail, people would click on the video, but in 2021, with such a saturated platform, he is someone that should start to put extra effort into his thumbnails to get people intrigued to watch. And the next thing is his repetitiveness within his own platform, making multiple videos on the same player or even making the same type of content. His series NBA Players Be Like has 280 videos, and I think you die down the hype of the material if you keep producing the same content. For example, look at NBA 2K. People hate the game because every year it's pretty much the same game with small tweaks to the game engine and how the game is played. Now, I don't think people hate Bdot, but being very repetitive makes people less interested in the content you push out. And it also makes the YouTube search engine more saturated. Now, back in 2015, shorter videos were way more popular than longer voiceover videos, which helped Bdot grow quickly. But after the emergence of commentary channels like Leafy is Here, there would be a swing towards YouTube promoting longer content that would keep a viewer on the platform longer, which in turn made YouTube more money. Shorter content like Bdot's would start to get pushed out of that recommendation spot that it was in, making it harder to gain more views and also get new subscribers. YouTube is an algorithm. The longer somebody watches your content, the more that content will be promoted to more people. Having a video that's under a minute long or even under 5 minutes long will quickly be pushed out of those recommendations for new viewers. Ultimately, I feel like Bdot didn't change with the times. His content never really changed with the times from what he made back in 2015, almost making us feel like we were watching an older style video. Sometimes you have to get innovative and change up your style of content once you start to see it die down. Bdot was never in any controversy from what I found out, and I think his channel just started to slow down after a while of producing the same content and not changing with his audience. The people that watched him 6 years ago are now older, regardless of if they were in their teens or in their 30s, they grew up. And having 6 years of the same content starts to become too much in the long run if all of the videos are pretty much the same. I think this decline in popularity stemmed from the YouTube platform and algorithm changing and Bdot staying the same. He has been on TikTok recently and maybe he'll start to blow up because that TikTok algorithm is designed to look at videos that are much shorter and to keep their viewership on the app. So I think maybe he will reclaim his once dominance from the Vine app now onto TikTok. Of course, it all depends on how motivated that Bdot will be in the future. Now, there is a light at the end of this tunnel. Brandon is only 30 years old and has already achieved a lot of success on YouTube and in his personal life. I think if Brandon puts more effort into his content on YouTube, he would continue to grow once again. But right now, in the last 4 months, it has been rare to see Bdot get his videos to over 15,000 views, but I think doing minor changes to his content would change that almost immediately. Brandon's fans are subscribed for a reason, and I think they will start to come back to watch those new videos if Bdot changes the style of his content, making it easier to stand out with higher quality thumbnails, and also making the videos longer. But at 30 years old, Brandon Armstrong, aka BdotAdot5, in a stint of luck and creativity, took over the YouTube scene for about 4 years. He pioneered the inclusion of social media influencers into the celebrity game, won the MVP award during that first celebrity game, started a whole new genre on the YouTube and Instagram platforms that many people would recreate, sometimes with Bdot in those videos and sometimes their own types of videos, and also created music and played professional basketball overseas. I know that Bdot will come back stronger than ever, but I just don't know when. But when he comes out with new content that is appealing to more people across the internet, we'll see the boom of Bdot's channel once again. But thank you for watching the video and all the love in the last video. It was huge and I really appreciate it. If you are new here, subscribe to the channel, and if you enjoyed the video, leave a like.